Alright everybody, welcome back to another episode of Assassin's Creed Valhalla, where we're going to drink the Asgard potion once more. Let's find out what happens. The long ass blah blah blah. I hate this part. Maybe the hammer's open. By the way, any noise you guys are hearing, it's my fan on. It is like 100 degrees Fahrenheit here where I live. It's about 40 Celsius, 39 maybe, somewhere around that. Very hot, but it's like normal summer here. Heimdall's Tower, back in Asgard. Builder.
The Nornir told me you'd be here. The cord is forged. Gleipnir, I call it.
Yep.
I'll wager there's a good story behind that wound.
A tale for another time. Thank you for this.
When you bind the beast, spare no loose ends. The cord will stretch or shrink to fit your needs.
How tightly will it hold? The beast may resist.
The more you tighten the cord, the stronger it will hold and the greater it will hurt, till the beast is rooted to the ground.
Thank you, Ivaldi. You may go.
You mean from Asgard, do you not? My debt to you is paid in full?
Yes, as promised.
Thank you, Harvey. I did not expect you to remember.
Where will you go next?
Under the mountains of Svartalfheim. Our mountains. To free the Earth's riches. For this is what I know best.
I get the feeling we will see him later. Not lucky, to Fenrir we go, I believe. Door. Ah, we have imprisoned on an island, I see. Okay, through. We're making our way there. Now we swim. So I have no boat. Therefore I swim. I'll go on the tier, which we have discovered is Sigurd. It's a long swim. We approach the island. It gets dark in Asgard. Come on. There we go. Okay.
Tyr, are you near?
Interesting. Loki got here first. Okay, bud.
Harvey, you're a balm to my eyes. What happened to yours?
A sacrifice for something greater. Is the wolf nearby?
Yes, but he's grown. I have kept him company, but he's consumed by a sadness I cannot understand.
Regrettable, but necessary. I knew from the start this wolf brought ill tidings.
From the start it was a kind creature. But our mistrust and cruelty have robbed the poor wolf of its sweetness and life.
Would it be a kindness to kill it then?
We are past the time for such mercy. This wolf has power now that would test our strengths combined.
You think?
I fear he is possessed of a power that renders him ever living.
Then we will offer him a different fate. This cord is unbreakable. You must convince him to wear it. It will act as a leash, whose magic will signal that he's safely secured. An assurance to the Aesir who fear him. A beacon, that is all. No harm will befall the poor Fenrir.
Fenrir, yes. You know the creature's name. Did Loki tell you?
No, I knew it.
He did. It's a fine name.
Yes, Dweller of the Fens. An apt name for his current fate. Fenrir! A good word has come!
It can
I
speak?
wish you well, Great Wolf. But a fear still hangs over Asgard. The Aesir worry about your growing size and strength.
Lay now. And what do they have to be afraid of? Old friend.
Harvey brings a collar fashioned by the dwarves. A beacon that we may track from a distance to know where you roam. Wear this, and you may live and thrive in Asgard without worry.
I smell something sour.
Wear the collar, or return to Jotunheimer. There's no third way.
Son of Loki, have I not treated you with kindness? We are bonded, you and I. And as I trust my king, so you may trust me. Open your mouth. As a pledge of faith, you may take my hand if I am untrue.
Fair.
Be swift, Harvey.
Burns.
Harvey,
Nice.
unbind him! Harvey!
Here you stay, Fen Dweller!
asking riddles.
The home of the gods turns red. Red with gore.
Well, it was so hard my cursor went to a different monitor. When hitting your face. Find me, bitch.
It will be an age of storms. An age of wolves.
Where did you hear these words of prophecy?
He has a stick. Whoa. Nope. Nope.
Then comes the second.
How do you know these things?
This is the tale I tell myself. Each night in the cold and dark. I sleep and dream of tasting the flesh.
Whoa, dude. Tabbed me out so many times, it fucked with OBS. I need to figure out why the game is being done. You two get defeated. Nice, so we got him. Turn it up. Tyr, you okay, buddy?
I could not strike the killing blow. All my oaths remain unbroken.
Anyone lesser would have succumbed to his hatred.
If I could have done this any other way.
There was no other way, Harvey. Our fates are fixed.
fate or no, you made a great sacrifice on my behalf.
It was not for you.
Do not think your kindness has made you a new friend, Lord of Imbeciles. I will kill you, all of you, gorging on Aesir flesh.
You may strike the final blow, son of Loki, but I will savor my years of freedom before we meet again. Come, old friend. The healing hands of Freya can help you.
Well, that happened.
Have you come to say what I fear?
Not to say.
but to show a vision of the times to come.
None living or dead now equal our heavy in arrogance. To believe that you could remake your fate thus.
For all your efforts, for all your struggles, the threads of fate still bind you as tightly as ever. And yet, from this pattern, a single strand escapes the fray and stubbornly clings to the weave. Æsir, Vanir, your doom will come. The earth will shake, the sun will die. Jötnar will stalk your streets as fire rains upon your heads. And the great wolf Fenrir will feast upon your blood. But you have found a way to live beyond this terror.
Let it flow.
To cheat your death.
From the life tree we go. To the life tree we shall one day return.
Mind and spirit will surge to a time far beyond your own. To a time in which you shall be reborn.
None may follow. Loki least of all. It is done. Time to face our end.
Well then. Just like that. And the Asgard arc is completed.
This was not my day to die.
So I guess we're done here. Let's wake up. Next is the Isle of Skye. So we're going to be talking to Edith, right there next to Valka's hut. I will see you guys in a little bit. Huzzah!
Eivor, you have awakened. With more to share, I hope.
I returned to Asgard.
And what did you see?
I bound the wolf Fenrir, Loki's son, with an unbreakable cord. The beast was enraged by my actions. We fought and I prevailed, but I could not kill the beast.
You visit lore and legend. Things I would never have imagined to be real. Parables, yet here you live them as memories.
Every moment there was as tactile and as vital as you and I seated in this hut.
This is wonderful. Was there more?
There was a betrayal. I betrayed my friend Tyr. I stood by as the great wolf mauled him, tearing his arm off at the joint. I could have said something to prevent it, given him a warning. But I did nothing.
How did it feel?
I was unmoved by his pain. Not hateful, but I did not regret my indifference. A swig of poison that drinks like wine.
Selfishness unmeasured often feels this way. What else did you see?
I witnessed a final vision from the Nonir. The coming of Ragnarok. All was fire and ash. A chaos like a foul wind from the depths of Ginnungagap. But we were ready for the coming storm. 8 of us. We drank the mead, then stood and marched to our doom. That was the end of the Nornir's prophecy.
How curious. Was there more?
I can make sense of no more.
I see. The thrust of these visions seem clear to me. As in your first reverie, a fear of betrayal hangs upon you. Odin has seen fit to gift you with his infinite knowledge, and the treasure of his experience. Perhaps his tale is a warning. The indifference he felt is a great pity. See that you do not follow this same road. To do so would risk a loneliness, a personal exile, worse than death.
I understand. Or, I hope I do. Thank you, Valka.
Interesting. Alright. So let's look at the quests. Okay, that's like the last thing we do. But we are going to go over here. Eat it over here. Could have sworn we had talked to her at some point, but I guess not. Hello? You have to be in a certain spot for me to talk to you? Wow, that's kind of annoying.
You're back. Are you ready to go to Sky now?
Yes, let's go.
I'll find out what's plaguing your people. Whatever or whomever it may be.
I guess we go to the Isle of Skye now. Which is Scotland? Is that modern day Scotland? I don't know my geography. I probably do. Somewhat. The boat. The boat be boating in the boat. What does that even mean? I don't even know what I mean. Hello. Edith's hut. The Isle of Skye.
Here we are. The Isle of Skye. Beautiful, isn't it?
It's a nice view.
Any idea why I should go first?
Investigate Kilter Raglan first. It's where complaints of nightmares began. My hut is there too, if you need to find me.
Okay. the sky has begun. Let's see what we are working with here. Okay, so we got some artifacts, some mysteries, and some wealth. And it looks like our first sync point's right there. And our wolf is here. Nice. Alright, let's go hit that sync point. Yeah, so we hit that sync point, get a good view. See what we're working with. You know how to climb. So why were you struggling so much? Oh, hey, no. Place over there, got that little town over there where we want to go. Village behind us, an artifact, and the mysteries, a couple of wealths here, few wealth up there. Then, yeah, Kassandra down there, another wealth over there, city. We got a fast travel point over there. Alright, I will see you guys in Kiltaragli. See you guys there in a little bit. So I was going around, running around, I will read it. Doing like the mysteries and stuff. This is interesting. Well, it's nice to see her again. And she must still have the staff of She wearing the genius armor.
So is this Randvi good with an axe?
She is. Much better than you.
Ah, I prefer a spear.
Why is it
You favor other weapons too. Where did you get that blade?
You talk too much!
Before it's like fucking Blackbeard with those axes.
Looks like there are some things to talk about.
Fine. If we must.
That is great. What's Kassandra doing here?
So, opponent,
Do you have a name?
Eivor. I take it you're one of the hidden ones.
Not exactly. But I admire their work.
If you're not going to talk straight, let's go back to fighting.
Alright. I'm gonna have to pause after this.
I'm not a hidden one, but I have friends that are. And often my goals align with theirs.
Fucking God, protect me.
I assume the same is true for you.
They're
Yes.
alright.
I've made friends with the hidden ones, and I agree with their goals.
And perhaps we might have more in common than we thought.
You haven't told me why you're here, after coming all the way from... where?
I've traveled so much, it's been a long time since I've been from somewhere. But the Greek world was my home. Long ago. I came here looking for an ancient artifact that's causing this island a great deal of trouble.
You mean the nightmares? A seer told me that the person I'd find amidst death on this island was causing them.
The same one that mistook me for someone named Randvi? Maybe your seer is having an off day.
You're telling me you're not responsible for all these bodies?
I watched these people tear each other apart out of madness and lack of sleep. It's the artifact I'm looking for causing all this. Normally I'd be quick to track it down, but this fog is making things... difficult. Almost impossible.
If you're so easily blocked by a curse, how do you expect to deal with the realm of spirits and dreams?
A curse? Huh. You know the secrets of this land well, then.
Do you hear something?
No. Listen. Something tells me we should work together.
And what exactly is telling you that?
The obvious. You want to stop the nightmares, and I want the artifact causing them. Help me get rid of this fog so we can find it.
After such a strange encounter, I'm really meant to believe you're not causing the nightmares.
I swear to you, I am here to stop them.
We can work together.
Eivor and Kassandra, let's go.
For now.
Why did you show up at the door? Huh? Interesting.
Give me a hand
Of course.
with this!
Here.
What do you see?
You can help with the door.
Come! Help me with this!
Okay, there you are moving.
Give me a hand!
You're quite strong.
You should know. I had you cornered in that fight just moments ago.
And an even stronger leader. Not surprising.
Down we go.
What an interesting church. In all my travels, I've never seen one quite like this.
Are you here to see the sights or get rid of this fog?
I have to take in what I can. It's not as if I plan to stay long.
Damn, troll magic.
Nice work. The curse is fading. It'll be much easier to find the artifact now. Glad I let you tag along to help.
I did most of the work. You're getting on my nerves, you know.
These close quarters probably aren't helping. Let's find a way out.
Something of a way out. Do they think I can't see them?
They were crazed from lack of sleep. Just like the men I saw tearing one another apart earlier.
Better take it out before they take us down there.
Cold, but I agree.
You're treading on the wrong god's land! We will purge you of it!
It really seems like he's addressing you.
Could have been either of us.
It really seemed like someone was talking directly to you in the fight.
The artifact I'm seeking does cause strange things to occur. But I should track it more easily now that the fog is gone.
As if a foreigner could search these hills.
Ready to commit to being my guide?
I didn't say that. If I'm going to help, I need more information, like what exactly is this artifact you're seeking?
The less you know about it, the better.
The better for you, you mean? You want me to trust you, no?
We're both Isu here.
The artifact is an object of great power, left here by old gods. Left on this island, it could wreak havoc on the world.
Why aren't we under whatever spell or curse this artifact seems to have placed over everyone else?
It is difficult to explain, but artifacts like this can affect people differently. Many are corrupted by them. Perhaps we are of a similar strength. But even if we're not having nightmares, we should still be wary of its power.
If this artifact is ancient and was left here who knows how long ago, why is it suddenly causing problems now?
Loki got bored? So serious. Truthfully, I'm not sure. These artifacts can be activated. Maybe someone tampered with it.
Very likely.
After all, many are drawn to its powers. It tempts them.
How exactly are you planning to track it down?
Leave that to me. Finding these artifacts has been my calling for some time now. I've developed a knack for tracking them down. With the aura gone, it should be even easier to find.
Let's go find it then.
Let's not waste time. What's our next move?
Now that this fog is gone, I should be able to better track the artifact's location. Before that, though, I'm going to take another look around the church. See what I can learn of these foreign lands. Meet me in Topta?
Sure.
It'll take more than studying one church to become familiar with this island. But fine. We'll meet again soon.
Okay. It was nice to see Kassandra again. Should... Oh, I guess that just straight up gave us progress for that. Okay, cool. Last 3, and we're almost done with the skill tree. This Eivor is a beast. Alright, so she wants us to meet her there. We were supposed to go down to here, but I guess we skipped that by accident. I'm just doing these things. I'll see you guys up in Topta. See you in a bit. Alright, so we quickly approach. We were told to meet Kassandra. Very nice to see her again.
Kassandra is certainly odd. I wonder if I can truly trust her.
Believe me, you can.
In my dream, an eagle flew over the island before a plague killed us all.
I saw an eagle flying over.
Interesting. So they all see your eagle, Kassandra.
Took you long enough. I was beginning to think all this talk of gods and nightmares might have scared you off.
I said I would come. So, great artifact hunter. Did you track it down as easily as you said you would?
Not quite. But after studying this island, I found our next step. I'll lead you to it, if you're ready.
Okay.
On to this next step. This shared expedition is starting to feel tedious.
A little
Spoken as if finding an ancient artifact long hidden away was supposed to be simple.
fair.
I take it you've been hunting these artifacts for a long time now.
Yes, quite some time.
What led you to this?
Strangely enough, a vacation gone horribly wrong. Now it has become a destiny, of sorts.
What exactly are we going to do with this artifact once we find it?
I will take it far away from this island for safekeeping. To a place where no one can maliciously wield its power.
Power. So it's a weapon of some kind.
In the wrong hands, it is. The kind of weapon that should never be used.
A weapon that shouldn't be used. That sounds like a sentiment spoken by someone too weak to wield its power.
It might sound strange to you, but trust me, its power is not to be taken lightly. The survival of your world depends on that.
It's very interesting seeing these two interact. Okay, so we wanted to come to these standing
Here.
stones.
Somehow, I think this stone formation will bring us closer to finding the artifact.
The great ancient artifact hunter is stumped by a pile of rocks.
It's not that simple. There's a trick of some kind. Maybe it's a riddle.
It is, and I've already solved it.
That's it? There's nothing.
Ah, of course you don't see it. You don't have... It looks like the Isle of Skye, but there are several markings on it.
Could it? No, it couldn't be. A map?
I didn't feel the need to state the obvious.
So, what are the markings?
Kassandra and her sarcasm.
There are several triangles, and one X not too far from here.
What are we waiting for? X marks the spot.
Definitely spent a lot of time with your crew, Kassandra.
So, do you just spend your days attacking strange women in graveyards, or do you have other duties?
I take care of my people. We have a settlement, Ravensthorpe.
That must be nice. I've traveled alone for what feels like a lifetime now.
You speak as if.
Died.
How old are you exactly?
Older than you'd think. But everyone tells me I have a young face.
I wonder why.
That's a very pretty bird flying above you.
Her name is Sunan.
I had a bird once. A long time ago. An eagle named Ikaros.
I prefer ravens. Eagles are too.
Godly?
Gaudy.
It's a nice ride with Kassandra here. I do like that she brought up Ikaros. Also, the fact Sunan is currently a vampire bat. Nobody can bring that up, apparently. They just see Sunan as a bird.
You're quiet. Not thinking of throwing another axe at my head, are you?
No, I'm just not compelled to fill silence like you are.
Good. That fight took a lot out of me. Not sure I'm ready for a second.
You kept me on my toes as well.
Was that a compliment?
A cave. Cave of gold. still find it very weird Kassandra gives off that when we use our Raven sight.
There's nothing here.
Stand right here.
Why?
Can't you trust me? Or at least pretend to, so this goes faster?
Fine. How did you know?
Lots of practice.
Another ambush! They must be drawn to the temple. They're very persistent. Are they speaking your language?
Little less talking, more fighting!
How are they speaking your language, Kassandra? Hang on, those look like...
I've seen this before. We'll need shards, keys, to place on this pedestal. That should open...
No. We need to talk. Those people that attacked us, were they speaking your language?
I already told you. The artifact has made them go mad.
Kassandra?
Kassandra!
Eivor, when are you going to see that I'm here to help?
No, you're lying. I'm sure of it.
Have I been anything but helpful to you since I got here?
In the first ambush, those men seemed to know you. Now they're speaking your language. You can't take me for such a fool.
There's a chance that my arrival on the Isle of Skye might be what activated the artifact's powers. But it's not certain. And even if it's true, that's all the more reason for me to remove it.
No! That's all the more reason for you to leave, so I can remove it myself. You've done enough. I can't trust you, Kassandra.
You have no idea what you'd be dealing with. You need my help.
I know what I must do from here. And if those men are after you, it'll be even easier for me to continue by myself.
Eivor, please! The powers of this artifact are unlike anything you've seen.
Nothing is too powerful for me. Besides, I'm sure I'll make better use of this weapon than you.
Fine! I've had enough of you anyway. You're impossible. You're too brash, Eivor. And it will undo you.
I still need to find all the shards before I can open the door.
Okay, so
Better
we
get
have quest points given to us. That will be next episode stuff. So I will see you guys in the next video. Hit that like button, hit that subscribe button. See you guys next episode. So ciao, and have a good one.